respective missions at Carlos Rosario International Charter School and UnidosUS, we align in many ways to help open the doors to the American dream for our community. The partnership between UnidosUS, formerly NCLR and the National Council of La Raza, and Carlos Rosario really goes back over 20 years.
UnidosUS, every year they have an annual conference. We would go every year to the conference and bring team members. I would always go and learn so much. That is the one conference we would go to where we would understand what is happening on the national stage and how it applies to us in Washington, D.C. I remember that they had a workforce development cohort, and we got very specific ideas that are in place at our school today.
Tommy Espinosa, when I started looking for a building, Tommy dedicated weeks and weeks just to be with me, helping me. I mean, I don't know if I would have been able to do it without him because I needed that support, and I learned a lot from him.
Carlos Rosario has been able to grab the concept of being able to come from another country and grow in it educationally, with their families, with transition of employment, and leaders that have come out of Carlos Rosario from the students.
I remember Tommy Espinosa advising Sonia, you lost everything once before when you were DC Public School. You need to create another organization that is a 501c3 nonprofit organization, and that will be the developer for that building, and that will hold and protect that asset for the community so that never again you'll go through what you went through before when you lost everything. And so we did what he advised, and we created Community Capital Corporation, which then was the developer for the Harvard Street campus.
Right in that same time, Tommy Espinosa and of course Raza and UnidosUS were intimate partners in really the dream and in achieving what we have today as Carlos Rosario, restarting the school. And when I think back on those days, I always think of Sonia Gutierrez had the dream and Tommy Espinosa brought the faith. And it was with his really belief in her dream and bringing all his skills to the table with all the power of UnidosUS and strengths and skills, his belief in the dream and that it could be achieved.
I mean, the stories that you have 50 years of history of touching the lives of different individuals is phenomenal.
It's a great honor for us to receive this award. Carlos Rosario is doing the important work of closing achievement gaps. We are just blown away by how effective they have been over their first 50 years. It's amazing what they've accomplished. We are truly grateful to be in partnership with them, and we really look forward to the next 50 years and to working alongside them and to accompanying them to reach their 100th anniversary with, I'm sure, exponential impact.